About 3 months after I got to the Philippines to stay, my bank changed some providers for their web or security or internet or whatever. But anyway, whatever they did stopped me from being able to get into my American bank account. It was blocking me because I was in the Philippines. And I called them and I said, "Hey, I need to be able to get into my account. I can't transfer money or anything unless I can get into that account." And they did me a couple of wire transfers for free because it would have cost me like $50 to do a wire transfer or more, depending on how much it was. And I really didn't want to spend that much every month and have to call them to have that set up every time because to get in call to the America, I have my American phone and it's Wi-Fi calling, so I can call a number in America just like I'm in America and people can call me as well. But anyway, they said, we'll check into it, see if we can get it working for you. Well, we called back or the next month when I needed to transfer money, still same problem. I called them and they said, our new provider will not allow connections from the Philippines. You're going to have to get a VPN or something. And I didn't really want to pay for a VPN. I only use them if I want to get into something like that, like my American Bank, or there's other websites sometimes that block me out because I'm in the Philippines. And I only use VPN for that. Usually, if just surfing, stuff like that, I don't want a VPN. I do have to have it for my email as well because I have an American email address on a server in America. So, what I ended up doing at first, I did a lot of searching and found a, a web browser, Opera, called. I've known about it for many years, but if you've never heard of the Opera web browser, and it does have a built-in VPN in it. So I'll show you what happens here. Usually I'm using Chrome, so I'll go to that first. So if I go to my bank account in Chrome, page will come up. But if I go to log in, that's what I get. Sorry, you've been blocked. And it never would let me get any further than that. So what I ended up doing, I'll show you where you can get this and how to get it. Then I'll show you how to set it up. Search Opera Browser in Google. It'll take you to the link here. This is their link, Opera Browser. Click that, and you can go to download, and you can select if you want it for phone or Linux or whatever. It does work on the phone as well. It's free VPN. You can buy one too, but the free one works just fine. So I'll show you how to use it. You download it. So there's Opera, and I'll show you with when you first get it, the VPN won't go on, or it's not on. So I'll show login block. Well, to fix that in Opera, go to the little low up here, go to Opera settings. So go to Opera settings, down here in settings, and you've got a menu for VPN. Turn VPN, click VPN, go here and click it on. These other menus I don't mess with. Everything works fine without touching that. system may be different, so might be different for you. But anyway, you'll see a blue VPN lit up right up here next to the search bar. And if you can, I guess, it gives you the optimal locations. I think you can select which one you use. There is a paid version of this. Well, I've never actually did that. I just open it up and run it. But so let's reload here. And there we go. There's login screen. So the VPN's working. I can log into my account or whatever I need there. Also, there's another free service that I've used. I've tried TunnelBear and it never worked for me real well. It wouldn't get into my email or anything. The other option is a program called Proton VPN. And just search Proton VPN free. Click the link there and you can get it. And it'll work in Windows, Mac, Linux, all those apps there. I've already got it, so I won't download it, but you can click get. And you do have to sign up for an account. It'll have you sign up an account, just your email address, password, stuff like that. Nothing much. So I've already installed it and everything. So we'll go and start that up and show how it works in Windows. Now it works differently in Windows than it does Linux because I usually use Linux. Okay, open it up. My system clock is off again. Be right back. I'm gonna have to set my system clock. For some reason, I leave Linux, come back in the Windows, my clock is off. I have a lot of the online stuff turned off in Windows because I don't want Windows tracking me all the time. But everything's working fine in Linux. Now you can try to change server once you're in. It's connected now. And it actually does select the United States. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't matter really. I've had it where I select Japan and it works fine. You're limited on where you can select in the Windows version because they want you to pay for it in Windows, basically. So you don't get much of a choice in Windows. In Linux, it's free. You can go through and select any server in the world you want to. But anyway, it's open now. So let's try Chrome and see how it works. So I go back. And there you go. Now I've closed Opera, so that VPN's not running. It's only running the Proton VPN. And just to prove that, we'll disconnect Proton VPN. Disconnect. Sorry if you're hearing music because they're having a celebration today and singing karaoke. Oh, I guess I can't do it from here. I gotta go to the other monitor. Okay, disconnect Proton VPN, close it out, and let's refresh, see what happens. There we go, blocked out. So that shows it works. So I'll go into Windows and show you how it's different there because I won't go through everything with Opera because it works the same in Linux. But Proton VPN works a little bit different and to me better in Linux. I use Linux all the time now. I just go into Windows if I absolutely have to for something that I can't access in Linux, and that's not very often. Just to make this video is the only reason I ever went into Linux or into Windows 11 right now. So I'll swap over to Linux and go from there. Okay, so now I'm in Linux Mint, and I'll show you how Proton and everything works in that. So first, go to the screen, and just for the heck of it, go to my bank. I don't know why that's flipping out the way it is. Shouldn't do that. Okay, go to my bank, go to login. Okay, go to login, and there you see it's blocked. Now I'm not going to go through all the steps with Opera. It's exactly the same as in Windows, so no use repeating it. Same download and everything else. So what I want to do now is open up Proton. Proton's same. You just got to select what version you want, if it's Linux or whatever. And for install it's going to be different depending on which Linux distribution you have. So here's what it looks like in Linux, Proton VPN, and it's totally free. And here you can actually select what country or server you want to go to. So I go, and you see it starts out with the list. Start typing in United States, hit United States. Whoops, where did it go? Try that again. Oh, there it is. So you go down to United States and you can select from different servers here, but I just hit connect. It connects. Let's minimize that. Okay, you see I'm back at the website, log in, and there you go. I have my login screen. So that's how Proton VPN works. So Opera works the same, exactly the same. I've tried it and it works fine too. So you have two choices for free VPN that works to get into your banking or any website that might lock you out in the United States from the Philippines. And comes in really handy. You don't have to pay a penny for it, and I've never had problems with them working. So hope that helped you out. Have any questions, comments, let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.